Welcome. This is Maundy Thursday, and my name is Elsa Thompson. And today we're going to reflect on a love that took form through humility. So, as you settle into an easy seated position, allow your body to fully arrive. There's nothing to accomplish here. This is simply a space to be with God, with your breath and with your body. So, let's begin with a few rounds of slow, intentional breathing. Inhaling deeply through the nose and exhaling slowly through the nose or the mouth. With each inhale, receive the breath as a gift, and with every exhale, soften the body just a little bit more. Continue to inhale slowly, exhaling slowly as you settle into your body. Allow your jaw to soften, your shoulders to lower, and release any tension that you might be holding in your body. And we're going to begin adding movement here with some neck circles. It doesn't matter what direction you begin, just nice and slow and controlled. With every neck circle, release any weight that you might be carrying, any responsibility, expectation, or tension that you're feeling in your upper body. Let's go ahead and pause and change directions. Nothing forced, just listening to our body, finding the movement that we need as we warm up our upper body. Let's bring our head back to center, inhaling, bringing the arms up overhead. And as you exhale, I want you to look up towards the ceiling, bending at the elbows for cactus arms, squeezing those shoulder blades together. Inhaling, bring the arms back up overhead, and exhaling, bending at the elbows, squeezing the shoulders together. And I want you to continue this, following your inhale and your exhale. With every inhale, you're creating space, reaching up towards the heavens. And as you exhale, you're going to soften the chest, bringing the arms back down beside us. Let's go ahead and find a side body stretch, taking the right hand beside us. Left arm is going to go up and over. Feel free to bring your body down to the forearm if that feels better. And just breathe into the side body. No strain, no rush. And let's begin to go ahead and switch sides when you're ready. Left hand is going to come down to the mat, stretching the right arm overhead. Once again, having the option to go down to the forearm if that feels good to you. Continue to breathe. And as we bring ourselves back up to center, extend the arms up overhead, take a deep breath in, and let's find a twist, taking one hand to the knee, the other hand back behind you, sitting nice and tall to the back as we look over the back shoulder. Inhale to lengthen the spine and exhale to gently twist. Bring the arms back overhead. Let's do the other side. Bring the hand to the knee, other hand behind us, sit up nice and tall, and find your twist. Twists invite us for reflection, allowing us to release with every exhale. And let's bring our arms back overhead and back to center. Take a deep breath in and release with the exhales as the hands come down beside us. I want you to take your time bringing yourself to a tabletop position. We're going to get on all fours here, stacking the shoulders over the wrists, the hips over the knees, and we're going to connect movement to breath with the cat-cow. Let's inhale as we arch the back, looking up towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, I want you to round the spine, bringing chin to chest. And as we're in this tabletop position, continue moving to your inhale and your exhale. And let your movement be unhurried, intentional, and prayerful. Good. We're going to transition to a low lunge here, taking the right foot in between our hands and walk that front foot up slightly. And as we push our hips forward, take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, push the hips back, straighten the front leg, feeling the stretch in the lower body. And I want you to continue this motion following your inhale and your exhale. And this rhythm reminds us that service requires both strength and surrender. Pushing the hips forward, feeling nice and strong. Hinging back, feeling surrender. Let's bring our arms up overhead, reaching up towards the heavens, opening up our heart. Pushing the hips forward, feeling strength in the lower body, while extending the arms overhead. Staying connected to breath and bringing the hands back down as you bring our hands in front of the arch of our foot. Let's push the hips forward, finding our lizard stretch here. If you want something a little bit deeper, you can roll on the outside edge of that front foot, opening up through the knee. And as you breathe here, focus on surrender, letting go, knowing that we are not in control, but that God is in control. Let's take our time, bring ourselves back to a tabletop position, taking any movement that our body needs here. Maybe some back circles, rocking back and forth. And then when you're ready, we're going to do the same thing on the other side, taking the left foot in between the hands, pushing the hips forward as we breathe in, and then pushing the hips back with every exhale. Finding that balance of strength, pushing forward, and surrender as we push back. Stay connected to your breath and your body here. And let's begin to feel stabilization in that front foot, lifting the arms up overhead. Let the chest lift without forcing. Let your breath support you. And humility is not about shrinking, but about standing firmly. Continue to reach. And let's bring the hands back down to the mat, to the inside arch of the foot, pushing the hips forward. Finding that lizard stretch, opening up through the hips, rolling on the edge of the front foot. Continuing to breathe, letting go. Breathe. And let's work to bring ourselves back to a tabletop position as we transition to a child's pose. Big toes together, take the knees wide, push the hips back, and bring the forehead down to the mat. You have the option to bring prayer hands behind your back if that feels good to you. And as we close out our practice today, I want you to take a deep breath in and exhale. And may today's practice remind you that love is known not by words alone, but how we move, how we serve, and how we stay present. In John 13, Jesus kneels. The teacher becomes the servant. Love is no longer spoken, it's embodied. And may this pose remind us that love begins close to the ground, where hands touch feet, where breath meets body, and where humility opens the door to grace.